It's a conundrum. And I also think, though, one thing just to acknowledge is that people's work, certainly, I think, Alice, you were a great influence to two students we had here at Berkeley 9 or 10 years ago, Kristen Richmond and Kirsten Toby, who were in actually our social entrepreneurship class. And sort of in this ecosystem of care for nature and food, and education came up with the idea for Revolution Foods. And they're now, with many of sort of the influences and that they learned here, and I think from you and others, their company is serving about 1.5 million meals a week now to many to underserved students. So it's interesting to me that it's not an either or, it's really a both and, isn't it?
I think we get too wrapped up in this idea of scaling up. I think there is, I think less is more. And I've never wanted to have more than one restaurant, period. We serve around 500 people a day. And we have one farm, Bob Kennard's farm, Green String, that is our major farmer. And I have to say, addressing the issues of drought and all the issues of food production and waste, we are in partnership with Bob, and he is informing us. We are taking his lead. If he says, I've got nettles for you, figure out how to use them. We'll figure out how to use them. In fact, we have the most delicious nettles pizza at the restaurant.
There you go.
One is totally aligned with the whole idea of sort of sharing an idea, a vision, and that probably few people would be against. I think that's very important, that we have as many people as possible, independently of their political color, to come to the common understanding that whether it's tomorrow or in 15 years, we can't be against a clean groundwater. We can't be against combating poverty. We cannot be against the idea of having enough food for the coming generations. So basically, we may not agree on what to do tomorrow, each of us, but at least we can agree on the principles and on the values. And if we sort of write that in concrete, that this is our constitution, this is our food constitution, and then teach that to our children, and share that idea with as many people as possible, then I'm sure that the systems themselves will kind of repair these imperfections. I'm optimist in that sense.